Well, everybody, it's intro.
I'm all right now,
Are you
detectives.
sure? Are you sure you're alright? You're back on the suspect list because you obviously were fascinated with the planes. Oh, the planes. Oh God. I assure you that what I'm saying makes entire sense in some disparate far-off land. Out of the way, Stefan. Yes, let us investigate the wife.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Are you telling the truth, madam? Let's grill you a bit.
You're lying. You killed your husband, and Morgan helped you cover it up.
How dare you? I love my husband. On what basis could you possibly accuse me of wanting to hurt him?
I love you, Cole. But you're gonna have to backpedal on this one.
Looks like I was mistaken.
He's so adorable.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character.
All bosses are.
I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
I mean, the reason why I say this is, as we learned from the last case, that lady just
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black.
cared more about
Your
her
husband
necklace.
is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are
Yes.
you?
Yes, we are.
Oh, what an awful thing to say.
I mean,
I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Yes, I am accusing you. Your husband was going to leave you. That's motive. Now your only alibi is an empty house. Get it off your chest. Tell me the truth.
Whatever your theories are, you're going to have to prove that I was there and that I wanted to hurt him. Do you think you can do that, detective?
I just love doing that.
Sorry. My mistake. Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Why do you have separate beds?
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
She looked confused about that. I want to doubt that, but first off.
That's a lie, Margaret. You know exactly what pair he was wearing because you were there.
You're being flat out ridiculous now. Why don't you show me some proof of where I was supposed to be?
Oh, I don't think I should doubt this one. She looked confused, but
You don't ask, you never find
oh
out.
my God, Cole, you're adorable. I'm gonna choose to believe her on this one. However, she does seem confused about something.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those
Yeah,
old
that's
ones
what it
away.
is.
He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Are is that all? I mean, let's see.
But you knew where he was really going because you told him to meet you at the rail
Oh my
yards.
God,
That's where you
Cole.
jumped him. How did you hide the body?
You have an overly active imagination, young man. Do you have any proof of that allegation?
Oh my God, this is just making her so heated.
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls
Cole,
out.
you're bad. Stop.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early,
He's
too.
obviously having an affair.
He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Goes to the bar every night? Oh my God.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
You sound You sound very confused about that.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
She seemed so ashamed of us.
Are you trying to find my husband?
This makes me feel really bad.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
I want to doubt her. I want to doubt her really badly. But she's doing the same thing as everything else, and I don't think she's suspected of her husband of having an affair. Oh
What was
my
the purpose
god!
of Adrian's trip to
She
Seattle, Mrs.
did.
Black?
He was meeting with some distributors. Adrian said that it was important to make contact interstate if he was going to grow his business.
You knew your husband was boinking Seattleites.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that?
I'm a magician.
Adrian practically lives there after work.
It's because you refuse to call him on his divorce.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Touring.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Madam, I don't appreciate you lying to me, madam. I don't appreciate that. I hope we pin you for this murder now. Because, she knew. Oh, did she know? I actually do kind of feel bad. Cole went, aggro on that poor madam. I did not expect him to go full crazy. He did. And we have to live with that now. We're just gonna...
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed
Yes.
him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Stefan, you did not look at the picture. Oh god, my throat. Duh. Dying. You did not see the picture in his wallet. That was grounds enough for murder in the first place. Delightful lady. Her smile was a...
Are you blind?
It's your car. If anything... Oh. If anything, Stefan, it's your fault for not taking the wheel. I mean, it should be like hold E to demand the wheel from him. I mean, so it's very unfortunate for Stefan. I could have done nothing about it. See? That other cop car knew what to do. Get out of my way. It's the only thing you can do.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Who are you?
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Can I arrest you? Can I arrest you for being publicly drunk? Can I shoot you? I am Cole Phelps, you know. I'm Cole Phelps. Do you know who I am, sir? Look at me. Do you know who I am? Do you? Do you? You don't because you're drunk. Good day, sir.
2 club sandwiches.
You looking for someone?
People do love sandwiches, barkeep.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Boy, that steak has seen better days.
Wow, it's a bar and sandwich.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Are you shitting me?
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk off, Phelps.
No. He's full of shit. I know that. I'm gonna say he's lying.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
You had your fucking hog. You had a hog-tied hog in the back of his car.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Really?
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Lies, lies, and more lies, Morgan. You know where he is.
What have you got that says I know where he is?
Oh, it's used. There's nothing that says he knows where he is. Like, this just was a used train ticket. So, I think all we can really say is doubt, unfortunately.
You're off the hook. For now.
Oh, no, you're not. You're doubt.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it! Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my
America.
place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
Before he's blowing town.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Punch him, Stefan.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Oh, cuff him. He was being a dick. He needs to see the full force of American freedom.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his
Don't
apartment.
try the paddy wagon. No! Damn it.
That broad got
I'm just gonna run over you two.
Come on, just one drink.
Oh.
Refuses to accompany me.
Not a
Oh
chance.
my god.
Come on, just for old time's sake. Oh, we haven't seen each other in years.
See, I like this game. It has moments like that.
We ain't seen each other ever, pal.
You
Buzz
can
off.
just watch this drunk man. This is the true hero of the game. Not me, not Cole Phelps, not the Cola King over there. And his European monarchist ways. We will not look at him. But it's this drunk man right here. He imbibes in the drinks of amazing. Even though I've never had alcohol before, however, so I can't. Well, that's technically also a lie. I've had it once or twice in my time.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. Huh. That type is clever. Hard to catch out.
And
Take it easy!
just because I destroyed a car in one shot, Stefan, does not mean I'm a bad man.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
Oh god, no. He is a hilariously bad human being. We unfortunately cannot drive up the hill. So we are just going to fjord our way.
Open your eyes!
My eyes are open. They're drowsy with sleep, but they are open. I assure you, sir, I will not take such slander. You know what I do to slander people like you? Yeah. Bullshit.
Goddamn maniac!
Maybe I'd drive better if you shut the hell
Exactly, Stefan. I would drive better if you didn't insult me so much. No, you don't. So therefore, you get the treatment. Oh God, my eyes. You know what, Stefan? You're not innovative enough. You don't know. No. You don't. Fine, Stefan, have it your way. Alright, considering the closeness of the location we're going for, we are going to make a brief jog, because Cole he needs to lose some weight. his suit is looking a bit too shady. Slim shady, some might say.
Yeah, that's
And Spencer's root beer. Such interesting things. Well,
Let's check the place
let's
out.
find Mr. Morgan.
Come on.
Not J.P. Morgan or Morgan Freeman.
Apartment 2.
Well, let's climb up to the 7th floor where the apartments begin. 1, 2. Kick the door down. No, no.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone.
You talking?
I just needed to get away from LA.
You should have just divorced
I
your
won't put up a
wife.
struggle. Just let me get my things.
No. Oh my God, sir.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off from the car.
Oh my God,
Remember,
sir.
the gun is the last resort.
I'm going to kick this man's ass.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Bobby, get back over here, Bobby. I'm gonna shove my foot up your ass.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Gonna kick you in the face. No? Oh, come on. Where?
It's over, Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Adrian, you're gonna get kicked in the ass.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
Oh my God.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
She was. She only charged $19.95 an hour.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
All the way to the bottom. Oh my lord, that can be construed many ways. Isn't that right, Stiffen? So, we've only caused, let's see, 33 pigs worth of injury. Well, I suppose that's true. Would you like to skip to? No. We are not skipping DLC. We get to see a jaunty character in this one. The consular's car. Oh my God, Cole, what are you doing?
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard.
What about
There's a
Olive and
patrolman
Garden?
on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Oswald Jacobs.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Pathetic wages? What do we...
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh,
Yeah.
Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
No.
Very funny.
As bad as awful, Stefan.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
No. I'll open the door in your face. Should we take your car or the good car? We'll take your car. People expected less. Time to bring liberty to these streets.
Well, now you've either got to stop or put your fucking foot
God.
down.
Did he really just say that?
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Oh my god.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Oh wow, I don't think we would have gotten this if we didn't have the DLC. I'm really surprised that she took him back though. Oh my god.
You have got problems,
I'm
Phelps.
calling it right now. We're gonna see her again. He's actually going to be dead, and she did it. Called it. Calling it right now. I don't think that's necessary. It's just an abandoned car.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway.
Alright, Officer
detectives.
Hooligan. It's missing a tire?
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Abandoned.
Sure, take your time.
thing.
He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Obviously. I just realized there's this guy standing over here suspiciously. I think we need to go intervene in his orange shirt policies. Come on, Cole, run faster. I know you can do it. I know. You were in...
I got friends who work at the Examiner.
What?
How about $5 for the exclusive?
What are you talking about, sir? Oh my god. Somebody get rid of this man. He's impinging a crime scene by just being awful. Look. I spy with my little eye a wrench. Or I think this is a...
There was some kind of a machine to do all the comparisons.
This is a wrench, actually.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
So, obviously, the creators of the Dewey Decimal System stole the car. Now all we need is a Wilbur-style bat, and we have
Optimistic.
the Wright brothers in on it as well. I think... Missing plates.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Okay. And that is the Argentine flag.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Yeah. Come on. Let's see. Trunk.
Empty.
Indeed. Alright. Broken window. And...
It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Oh, Constant General of Argentina. Well, technically, Cole, it's not an embassy. Those are only in the capital. This is merely a consulate. I don't know why Argentina would need a consulate. Is it for the big Argentine trade meetings? Hey, it's this asshole.
Hey! Get out of the shot!
Sir, I will shoot you. And let's call in RID, FID, calling thingy. I forgot what they're called. RI.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it.
Ah.
Thanks for your help.
I know who did it. I know who did it now. It was some bro. It's like, man, my dad owns a dealership, so let's get some tools and we're gonna steal some Argentinian car. Chabra. That's what happened.
You must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
You don't know. It could be made out of the finest silk. It could be the last of the Qing Empire. Don't assume, Cole.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
Oh, God.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Why didn't you report it last night?
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
He doesn't look like he's lying. Let's see.
You're lying, Mr. Jacobs. I think you're covering for
Oh,
someone.
no, he's not lying.
Well, you must know something I don't.
We know you're a crotchety old man.
Looks like I made a
You
mistake.
always make mistakes, Cole. That's why I press the lie button.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Oh my God.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Oh my God. You're not looking so stoic now, sir.
How do you know there were 3 of them? It was dark. It must be 50 feet from the kitchen to the car.
You telling me I'm lying?
Yes. I can't confirm that.
You're off the hook. For now.
Which means doubt.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
It's because you're useless, sir. Know what? Just for that.
You were drunk and it was
Oh
dark.
my God.
What's with the smoke screen about the car, Jacobs?
What?
You got better information about that vehicle than I'm giving you. You better use it.
He was drunk?
You don't ask, you never find
Yeah,
out.
He's telling the truth. But oh
You
my
look
God,
like the kind
Cole.
of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Thank you, sir.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Let's see.
Why did you take the license plate?
Me? Well, what'd I do with license plates? You saying I have them?
Well... he looks like I'm so full of shit.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Let's see. I don't know whether or not to doubt him, because that's not the only thing that was taken. Let's go look at the log. It was an old Ford. You were drunk, it was dark. What did you see them take? They was working on the tires, that's all that was took. But he did say he looked at the car, so I'm gonna say doubt.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Maybe you could have been less
How
of a
about we
dick.
bring you an umpire's mask?
You just walking over there? Okay. 1947 agenda. Juan Francisco Valdez. John Madsen.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
How did you know it was a degenerate? Full lips? Gentle boy? Oh, that's why you said a degenerate. Oh my. Oh my, my, my.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Oh my. Well, we seem to have a deviant Argentinian ambassador. Well then, I would never expect such a thing.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
What?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Oh God.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Messages for me, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna be coy here.
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We're about to...
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
We're about to hear one of my favorite lines in the game. But we'll see that later.